Yo guys, today's video is a super guide for the Great One Fallow Day that drops tomorrow on the 20th of June, which we will be going live and starting our own Great One Fallow Day grind on this channel tomorrow afternoon. So definitely drop by and say hello. In this video we're going to be covering everything from weapon choices to drink times to tent placements to little hotspots. But I will tell you now, tent placement is one of the main things that you need to, that's crucial to a grind. If you have good tent placement, your grind will just succeed. You can get around your zone. Anyway, we'll get into that in the video anyway, but tent placement, weapon choices, drink times, hotspots. That's all we need to know. And we are going to be covering herd management in this video. For any of you guys that are wondering what levels you need to be shooting and what levels you need to be leaving for the herd management. Most importantly, if you do enjoy this video, guys, drop a like on the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. If you've got any further questions after watching the video, leave a comment down in the comment sections and I'll answer every question in there. And yeah, let's just get right into it, guys. Right, guys, so starting off, this is the early access build that I'm on at the minute. So my Fallow Day are going to look a little bit different to yours until tomorrow, when the 20th of June, when the Fallow Day update comes. Well, when Emerald Course drops, which brings along the Great One Fallow Day. So my Fallow Day are going to look a little bit different until you guys get on tomorrow. You see there's different fur variations. The rework's been done on these guys. There's the chocolates, there's the darks, there's the whites. They look fantastic. But the first thing I want to try and mention to you is the drink times, which is 10 AM till 1300, 1 PM. Super easy drink time to work out. And while we're on the drink times, I can show you the easiest hotspot guide you'll ever know. The quickest hotspot guide you will ever see. Fallow Day drink. Follow my cursor. I'll show you my cursor now. From this point, where my cursor is now, all the way down here, southeast corner. There's nowhere else to drink on Tiaroa. Nowhere else. So everywhere down in the southeast corner, Fallow Day drink. The coastline. You usually get a few solo males and a couple of herds maybe. Very, very good hotspot. Far right map. Far right lake, sorry. Very good. All this coastline. So the Fallow Day are super easy to hunt. 10 AM till 1300 PM. Super easy. Right, the next thing, guys, is we are going to be covering weapon choice. And as you can see, the Fallow Day are a class 4 animal, and you can see that by the top. So when I spot the Fallow Day, then if you're brand new to the game, you spot the Fallow Day, can you see in the top right hand corner of the box it's appeared in the top right hand corner, it says 4. That means this animal is a class 4, which means you can use M1, 303, British, Zaza 308, 7mm. My choice of weapon for the grind will be the Zaza 308. I will be carrying the 300 just for a few follow-up shots if I need to put them in. But my main weapon will be the Zaza 308, which is out of the Modern Weapons Rifle Pack, which is a DLC for Call of Wild. Right, guys, this is the crucial part now, tent placement. This is what makes and breaks grinds. And I've done a lot of grinds, and I've come to learn that tent placement is more crucial than finding zones when you're deep into a grind, in my mind. Now, when I'm talking about tent placement, I'm talking about this. If you can see here, I've got 2 fallow zones. I've got one here, put that mark across so you can see. I've got one fallow zone here, I've got one fallow zone there. I've got a tent on both zones. So what I'd do, I'd spawn in at one of the tents, I'd shoot across to the furthest zone away from it, then I'd travel over to that zone in that tent, pick up the Fallow Day from that area, look back to this zone, which is rendered in, shoot it, and then go back and pick it up, bouncing between tents. But make sure that your tent is 250 meters away from the zone you're going to be shooting. So what I'm talking about there is that tent is way over 200 meters away from that. It's probably, what is it away from me now? That's 400 meters away from me, which is plenty. So I can shoot across to this zone. When I kill the animal here, kill the Fallow Day here, I go over to this tent, and these have rendered in then, and I can shoot back at them. You know what I mean? Back and forward, and the better your tent placement, the quicker the rotations become, the easier rotations become, and it's like clockwork then. It just goes around like clockwork. Super easy once you get your grind sorted like that. So remember, 250 meters with a tent and 150 meters, but you can go anywhere up to 150 meters with a tripod, guys. That's crucial. That's it. If you're going to take anything from this video, take tent placement. Right, now guys, listen, this is where it gets interesting. There's 2 methods in grinding, as you all know now. Regular grinding, herd management. There's no different in my mind. Anybody that herd management, anyone that grinds normal is welcome. There's no difference to me. You play the game as you like. Let's start off with that. I just want to get that very clear. You buy the game, guys, you play the game as you like. As a content creator myself, I'm here to help out herd management and non-herd management. It doesn't matter to me. I do both myself. It doesn't matter. So just make sure that do not be worried about coming into a stream or commenting on a video and asking about a herd management question, because it's my duty as a content creator to answer the questions and not be judgmental. So we're going to start off by saying non-herd management is so simple. You shoot every single male. I would not bother shooting the females. Do not bother shooting the females because it just messes the grind up. I've tried it before with the black bears. Sorry guys. It messes the grind up. The zones move all over the place. It just feels weird to me when I've shot a few females. So non-herd management, shoot everything. Every male you see. Now, herd management. I've had my fallow deer prior to this update to a high standard of herd management. A very high standard of herd management super quickly. So all that I was doing for herd management is so simple. To start with, it does get a little bit confusing here. To start with, guys, shoot level 3s and 4s on your map. Leave the level 1s and 2s. Every time a diamond spawns or a diamond potential spawns, leave it. Do not shoot your level 5s to start with. And why I'm saying that is because when you shoot your level 5s, when you leave your level 5s, it then bumps up the average. So this is the average now. If you start stacking your level 5s, your average of your fallow deer go up, which means then when you're shooting your 3s and your 4s, that average starts coming down. You want to try and get as many level 1s and 2s on your map. So after you've got around 70%, which you can work out. You don't have to go off a percentage. I've never gone off a percentage. I go off when I feel like I've got enough level 1s on my map. Enough level 1s and 2s on my map. Then you go through and you shoot all your level 5s. Pick maybe 5, 6 zones, 10 zones if you like, and shoot everything out of them zones. So what I mean by that, I'll break it down a little bit easier for you. So if this was a zone, this would not be a zone that I would grind because it's only got one male in it. There's only one male in this zone. Let's go and see if we can find a zone that has more than one male in it. This is a good zone. This is an ideal zone, in fact. Perfect. This is the perfect zone to explain to you. These are the zones you want to look for. More females than males, which means I can shoot both of them too, and they will repopulate back there because the herd's still there, meaning the females. So make sure, what I do anyway, I'm not saying you do, when I'm grinding, I make sure I only shoot herded animals. I don't shoot solos, I shoot the herds. And that would be a perfect zone for me to be grinding, to like actively hunt after I've achieved herd management. And we'd shoot both of them right now. And they have changed diamond requirement for the fallow deer, and I'll go and show you real quick. We'll go over there really quick and I'll go and show you super quick what the diamond requirement is for the fallow deer. So remember, leave your level 1s and 2s, shoot your 3s and 4s, leave your 5s for the time being. When you've got enough level 1s and 2s, shoot your 5s. Then shoot your 3, 4s and 5s. That simple. It sounds confusing. It sounds confusing. I'll say it one more time. I'll try and say it slower. I'm English. I've got a different accent to the majority of you guys. Shoot your 3s and 4s, leave your 5s. When you've got enough 1s and 2s, shoot your 5s. And then shoot your 3, 4s and 5s. Bro, it confused me. It's confusing me saying it. This is a perfect zone. Look at this zone. This zone's beautiful for it. This is an ideal zone as well. This is a rotational zone. This is a herd management zone for sure. These will look a little bit different because these have had the rework. I'm on my early access branch here. But yeah, super nice. Diamond requirement now for the fallow deer is 249.99, which is a little bit different from to earlier on. Still nice, still nice, still nice. We can make that work. We can make that work. We might as well go and pick this guy up anyway. So listen, I hope I have covered majority of stuff. This is my first guide video. So if it is a little bit, what can we call it? Bad, rough, new, first. We'll call it the first. If you do have any questions, don't forget, I'll answer every question in the comment section below, or I'll do my best to answer every question in the comment section below. If I do not answer your question in the comment section below, it means I've missed it. Jump into one of our streams. We'll be streaming this tomorrow, 20th of June, and we'll be grinding on YouTube. So if you do have any questions, herd management, no herd management, it doesn't matter to me, like I said before. You buy the game, you play the game as you want. Ooh, they look good. Guys, the chocolates look good as well. So listen, enjoy the rest of your day. Best of luck to the guys that are going out there looking for this great one fallow deer. Let me know in the Discord. Links in the description. Drop some pictures in there. I'm looking forward to looking at pictures in Discord. Consider subscribing, drop a like on the video, and I'll catch you all in stream tomorrow.